Kevin Hart turned down the offer of a lifetime to fly to space for a very important reason. Hello and welcome back to True Interest. It seems not everyone wants to go to space. Kevin Hart has announced why he won't join them up in the cosmos. Sit back and watch the video right till the end as we take a look at what made Kevin Hart make this decision. While discussing the phenomenon on his SiriusXM show Straight from the Heart, the comedian vowed that he would never journey up to space, even though it's an option that's been presented to him before. "I was offered a seat on the shuttle to space," Hart announced, and the offer came with wanting to document a celebrity's experience. Hart went on to explain why, exactly, anyone would want to send him, an A-list actor with no background in aeronautics, into space. "They said they wanted to document my experience from start to finish and have me complete it," Hart said. "All around the trip, and learning, or whatever. I guess they said X amount of days. It was like 30 45 days of spending time with a team. And then you're looking at like an hour and a half, a 60 to 90-minute trip." But the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was a big no-go for Hart. Why? The safety is too close to call, with a handful of unsuccessful voyages that could taint the entire trek. You know what I said to them? Here's what I said to him. I said, "I would love to know the record of space shuttles that made it versus the ones that didn't. What's the record of success versus non-success? And that's my reason," Hart said. "That number is too close. Yeah, it's too close. It's not a crazy upside-down number one way or the other. And that's that for me." The fatherhood star is a father of four himself, and that also led him to the conclusion to decline the invitation to the heavens. He's not ruling the whole expedition out entirely. Rather, he's not ready at the young age of 42. Now, if I'm on the other side of life, if I'm 60, 65 my kids are a certain age, I've, seen all the flowers blossom, and I'd have lived life. That's something that you punctuated with," the actor said. "At this point, when you've got these little ones, nah, I can't frick around with space at this point." Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson each took a spin in their supersonic, suborbital rockets over the past 2 weeks, kicking off a new era of space travel in which billionaire-backed companies offer the high-flying excursions to anyone who can afford it. Bezos' Blue Origin, which developed a 60-foot-tall vertically launched rocket, and Branson's Virgin Galactic, which built an air-launched rocket-powered spaceplane, are now to begin marketing themselves to wealthy thrill-seekers and making suborbital jaunts more routine. Blue Origin may conduct up to 2 more flights for paying customers in 2021, though the company has stayed staunchly mum about how much tickets will cost. At least one ticket was sold at an auction that concluded last month, and the winner, whose identity is unknown, agreed to fork over $28 million. That person was expected to fly alongside Bezos, but they bowed out at the last minute, citing scheduling conflicts, and is now expected to cash in their ticket at a later date. Not to mention Elon Musk's SpaceX, which has developed far more powerful rockets capable of hauling NASA astronauts into Earth's orbit for multi-day visits, is expected to fly its first tourism mission later this year. Though it hasn't disclosed price points, one early estimate was that such orbital expeditions would cost around $55 million per seat. Musk has not announced any firm plans to travel to space himself, beyond saying that he would like to die on Mars one day. Meanwhile, Virgin Galactic plans to fly one more test flight before beginning to offer seats in early 2022. Roughly 600 people from 58 countries have reserved tickets worth up to $250,000 to be in the first waves of space tourists, according to company filings. The list is widely believed to include celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Russell Brand, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, and Ashton Kutcher. The number of actual reservations has held relatively steady since 2014, when Spaceship Two crashed in the Mojave Desert, injuring the pilot and killing the co-pilot. Some ticket holders have been waiting more than 15 years to take their flights, according to Reuters. In February last year, the company rolled out a campaign that pulled in another 1,000 signups, this time for refundable $1,000 deposits toward the price of a full ticket when sales reopened following Branson's flight. As for Kevin Hart, we'll have to check in on him in a couple of decades to see if he's changed his mind. With that, we wrap up our video. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.